in the safety of their farmhouse again, Dusk and Elliot would plan out the coming days. They know that they need power, electricity, if not only to get that vehicle down the road moving, but to also increase their chance of survivability. Being able to plug in a fridge will make food last all the longer, and a freezer, well, that would be luxury, wouldn't it? But all of that relies upon them being able to either find a generator, an engine, or solar panels. There is a town to the north of them. If the duo can clear that out, then they may very well find what they seek. But for that, they will wait until the sun has set. Then the woods will stalk the night, hunting the hunters, giving the dead their final death. And so it is with that we begin. Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, No Hope, where I'm going to be getting Dusk ready for an evening out. Obviously, Elliot is going to be coming along for the ride. It looks like he is more than happy to use his army bayonet again, so we're probably going to leave him using that for now. The longsword did get really damaged during the storm, as did Dusk's. It is much blunter now. And so my plan for these two is to stalk their way on up towards Epping to see if we can start to clear that town out a little bit. I'm hoping to be able to find solar panels on one of the various roofs around here, and if not, then find other useful things within the various spaces that are here. We need something that will help us generate power. And I'm thinking that one of these rooftops, well, it's got to have what we're looking for. And if not there, then we have the evac shelter that we can investigate. The terminals there still have power, so it leads me to believe that there is going to be solar panels on the roof. But I've been thinking about how we're going to run Dusk going forwards. We are going to be using her claws in melee, so she's going to want to try and be fast. We are also suffering from the heat right now. The mana luminance that we picked up is converting excess mana into light and heat. So I think it is also just warming her up, which is why she's just constantly sweating at the moment. But she's also wearing a lot of kind of heavy equipment. Her torso is super encumbered at the moment. What I'm hoping to be able to do is do away with this large cardboard box here and instead insert our large rucksack into our lifting field so that we don't even need to be wearing our backpack going forwards. But the question is, do we have what it takes? And it looks like we might, because we've only got 35 kgs in here at the moment, and we can take up to like 60 something. Yup, we just start carrying our backpack in the lifting field. It's just so good. It's so good. So I'm very happy about that. That's already made a massive difference. Yeah, all that encumbrance was just coming from that alone. 25 encumbrance, that's much better, but I think we can still do better than that. So having a look here, we have an encumbrance of 3 coming from the Kevlar vest. We also have the carbine that we're carrying as well. That's another 4 encumbrance. And then the warmth and encumbrance from the ballistic vest is high. It's good protection though, but do we need to keep it on there? We do have the Kevlar vest on at the moment. It's a little damaged for sure, but if we're fast, I think we can get away with rocking this. And I'm also thinking of maybe leaving our carbine at home. Blasphemy, I know, but we have so many options now that I don't think that that's the way or the route that we want to go. So let's first of all make sure that we're not going to be losing anything else that might be in there other than the ballistic plates. So if we just open this up, we can see, okay, so we do have a few things in there, like the welding goggles and the towel that we don't want to be in there. I think that this is probably the lightest we've ever had Dusk. We're only carrying 14.9 kgs of weight. Pretty impressive. And this way, we never have to worry about leaving our backpack behind. Oh, we are still holding on to these artifacts as well because we still don't fully understand what they do yet and how they might be affecting us, so I kind of want to have them on us for a little bit longer. Let's go use that towel, just to towel off before we head on upstairs. And now, look at that encumbrance. So much better. Ready to fight, I might say. Unfortunately, I don't think we want to be taking much else off. Like, even our mouth which doesn't have anything on it, in our head as well, we can see that it's at 36 warmth. So just in general, we are warm. The summer months are going to be warmer in general. Oh, and Elliot, you can follow us again. We are going to wait. We are going to wait until sunset before we go out. So we are going to spend our time just reading it. Elliot, are you actually following us, or were you asleep? Okay, you're asleep. Okay, you know what? You sleep there for now. That's fine. Let's go upstairs, Dusk. Hello, Caterpillar. Let's play around with you for a little bit here. We're going to put that umbrella away, wield our acoustic guitar, and we're just going to read the Mountain Man book for a little longer. Curled up on the couch here, Dusk, start having a flick through that. And she is still falling asleep while this happens. I think she's just getting like really nice and comfortable, and that's kind of helping. Don't you go near that window, Caterpillar. All right, back to it, Dusk. And there we have it. That's the last of the light there as we fall asleep again for a moment or two. Okay, I think it's just us being nice and warm and comfortable. That's causing us to fall asleep. The narcolepsy, it's gotta go. Okay, so we do have all this crackling here. I think we're going to eat some more of these berries before we go for the crackling. Even though it says it's old, I still think it has a ways to go. It does say it will spoil soon though. All right, let's go for the crackling instead then. All right, Caterpillar, you be good now. Let's see if Elliot is feeling somewhat more rested. Are you awake, brother? You are. Let's get ready to go. But before we do go, let's make sure that we sort out some water, both for ourselves and for you. No suitable container. Well, that's a lie. And it's probably because we already have water in ours. Indeed, we do. And we probably do want to try and get a few things back from Elliot. We'll let him hold on to that longsword for now. We're going to take some of these inactive hacks away from him. Honestly, maybe we leave the C4 hacks on him, but we're going to take the grenade hacks away. Take those batteries as well. And then we'll just, take the trash. Clear that out for him. But he doesn't currently have his canteen, it looks like. So we'll have to find something else for him to drink from. If we could unload one of those gallon jugs and just give him a gallon jug, that would be great. I'm gonna see if that's possible. Okay, well, we nearly got there with that. We just need to make a little bit more space in one of the other containers. There we go, and let's just top off our canteen as well. Here you go, Elliot. Got a treat for you. Just for you, brother. No doubt. Oh, yep. He's gonna enjoy that. Excellent. And he's been munching on that crackling as well, so he's pretty happy. But yeah, I think Dusk is ready to go. We're probably not gonna bring the submachine gun with us. We have our Glock as a backup. We have our power. And I think we are going to be relying on that more than anything else. Oh yeah, let's drop off all those inactive grenade hacks as well. We have a lot of medication with us, more than we need. And oh yes, the book that will also be staying here, as well as these vials of mutagen. Okay, well, we are going to be off then, off into the night. And tonight that we can't see that far in, oh yes, there is a fire burning over there, and on that fire is a zombified body, slowly burning away. We needed to get rid of it. We needed it to go. Okay, so we are going to need to clear this town, I think. So we're going to head in the direction of the office tower and these other buildings here and just start to try and pull some of the dead towards us. Ideally, we'll try and fight them inside. If we can use a window or something like that to kind of coerce them. Oh, the person just disappeared. Was there still someone around here? That's concerning. Okay, we are coming up on an area that we have seen a little bit of. This is where we came to get the flag that Walter now happily wields. But I can't remember just how bad the dead situation was here. We got ourselves a home that I know we've dived into once. We got the town hall here as well, and the office tower, which no doubt will be useful. I think starting off with the town hall here is probably going to be a good call. So let's make our way inside. It's pretty quiet in here. Oh, except for the tough zombie that we can now make out. So before that reaches us, we are going to charge up this electrical discharge. Dusk's skin begins to tingle. We're going to let them walk closer towards us, and there we go, sinking our fangs into it, headbutting it, and cutting it across the arm for 12 damage. Elliot is going to jump into the fight in just a moment. We knock it off balance there as well, so that's just using our straight up brawling, I believe. Actually, no, that's just force unarmed. Let's go into brawling, which I think should be even better. We fake a strike, and there we go. It is dead. I don't think it even got a strike on us there, so yay, this is already working out for us. Now, we do need to remember, we are concentrating on this. Actually, no, we're not. It's not concentration. It lasts for 11 minutes and 23 seconds. So we can see over here, electrical discharge, 29. Okay, we'll see how long that actually sticks around with us for. Okay, we've got a staircase leading up, and we've got a zombie trying to crack its way through the glass. We're not going to let that. Dusk very quickly dispatches that one there. Okay, let's clear the front half of the town hall here. Okay, it's just a bathroom. We don't hear any activity. Oh, and that's a feral human. Its rock just ricochets off of our torso. Let's move to the side, take a few good slashes at them, and we send them reeling backwards there. Good work, Dusk. And she's doing great against these things. The other thing that's good is that we're using a much smaller amount of stamina to fight like this because we're not wielding anything heavy. We're just using our hands. What's that over there? Auto weak. Just a magazine? Okay. We've got a light jacket. And right, this is another side of the town hall. Okay. Now we should be probably fighting back by the benches here, but we're doing totally fine against the dead here currently. Ah, I see. A place to see council members, I'm assuming. Like a DMV. Okay, well we could try and get behind here. More stairs and yet another zombie that Dusk quickly dispatches. There was nothing in the desks here, right? No. Okay, well let's go upstairs, right? I mean, do we want to see what's behind the closed doors? Maybe. But we'll head up top first because we can open these here. Got a black varsity jacket and nothing else so far, but we can open the door to the outside here. We've got a nice balcony that we can walk along, but there ain't much else here other than a door taking us further. Well, we got some cubicles and ooh, we got some books here. Just kind of for fun books though. Okay, well we can do without them for now. So we're going to move around this office here. We're going to grab some of these unread memory cards because they can be very useful. And, well, we'll see what else we can come up with. Some more memory cards, great. It looks like there's a bulletin board here as well, but we're not going to be able to do much with that. Oh, sounds like we have a little bit of activity on the other side of that door there. Nothing in this filing cabinet. Let's swap with Elliot and let's see who's making the noise. It's a tough zombie. Okay, we'll let our brother help us out with this one, or rather we'll help him out. Good work there, team. That's one dead tough zombie. And that is a statue. Well, how nice. I've never fully explored a town hall. Actually, I don't think I've ever been in one before in Cataclysm, so I don't know what to expect. So we're just going to keep on making our way through here, seeing what we got around. Oh, hello. You surprised me there. Let's maybe turn on safe mode just so I don't accidentally walk into trouble and see if there is any non-fiction books here. Doesn't look like it. No, and that's okay. More books over here, but they're all fiction. Oh, hello, acidic zombie. Let's be a little bit more wary of you as you start to make your way on over towards us. I don't think any of them have actually hit Dusk yet. Does she still have it up? Electrical discharge. Yep, we do indeed. Well then, okay. Oh, and let's not jump off of that. Okay, so that's a ledge overlooking the kind of courtroom here, I'm guessing. Yeah, let's not tango with that. We can make it up towards the rooftop though, right? So maybe we do want to have a look at that first before we try and leave the building behind. Yeah, okay, it was down this way. Up we go, and okay, cool, we can open that from the inside. Elliot, you still with us? No, seemingly not. Let's turn on our light as we look around here to see what we got going on. Cell phone signal booster, okay. I don't imagine they would have any solar panels up here, but we're still gonna have a look just in case. Got a nice skylight there. Yep, nothing. Okay, so let's go find our brother, then we'll get a move on. Hey, where are you? Oh, the protective electrical current is nearly gone. Okay. I currently have no idea where he is right now. You downstairs somewhere? Oh, we can hear footsteps. There he is. Hello, brother. Okay, I think just out of curiosity's sake, we are going to try and make it into the back here. I mean, we can damage this without even using our super strength, but maybe we do want to use it just to speed things up. And, yep, 49 strength. We've still got a lot. We still have a lot. We'll stop concentrating there. And let's see what is behind closed doors. Food, maybe. A lot of tea. And some hard cheese. Well, that's something for Elliot, at least. There's some sugar, some powdered milk, and a propane tank that we now know does explode. Yeah, so just a big staff area, it looks like. Another set of stairs making its way up. Okay, that's that one, I see. Alright, we'll check all the cabinets back here, see if they've got anything hidden away. Memory cards are what I'm primarily looking for here. Okay, big filing space here. And there's a few cards that we can grab, and it sounds like someone just smashed through that, Elliot, to chase after you. Shall we deal with them, eh? We're gonna get that discharge going. And hello, friend. Do you wanna stumble over here? Dusk is gonna show you exactly what she can do. Oh, I do wonder, with it being the evening, are we any cooler? We are a little bit, so right, we really do like being out in the night. And 2 more memory cards down this way, good stuff. We do have a battery charger here, we're gonna pick that up. And I think that's this building explored. So we're gonna mark it as explored, we've cleared it out. We could go to the office tower next, but I'm half tempted to just try and clear the streets around here. But we don't have to clear the entire town. I think as long as we kind of clear things out around these buildings here, those are the ones that I'm primarily wanting to investigate. Okay, Elliot, you're still with us. Good. Let's head out the front doors. Oh, okay, that is a kid. I'd love it if Elliot could take care of that one. Let's just see. He is catching up. Oh yeah, he's doing his Elliot thing. Okay, yep, there you go. Well done. It was a pretty big explosion. Oh, the chocolate bars. Let's take those. So if there is anything else around here, it's gonna start heading this way. So let's just start moving, start making our way across the road. Ears out. Okay, we are hearing something. There is a devourer nearby. Well, that's gonna be the true test, isn't it? For what we can do with our abilities. As it starts to get closer, I think we are going to first of all use a static touch, and the sparks crackle. It's zapped and dazed. The cloud of electricity doesn't seem to affect us. Let's move back here, Dusk, for a moment. Let it kind of step towards us, step through those sparks. Elliot, if you could help us out here, that would be great. It's trying to grab us at the moment, and it is failing. It is failing, and we've knocked it back. It's bleeding heavily. Okay, here we go. Here we go, Dusk. Wow, I love it when a character really starts to come together. All it took was getting those claws for us to really get a sense of how deadly Dusk can be in combat. Because now she's going to be that much more dodgy. I mean, look at that dodging. 9.1 at the moment because of how unencumbered we are. She is fast on her feet. We love to see it. All right, safe mode, got you back on. Let's see what we're looking at here in terms of buildings. So clothing store, we've got a pavilion, hardware store. The electronics store is definitely going to be useful. The pawn shop as well. I'm hoping that the pawn shop might have some interesting things for us. I suppose we'll see. Elliot, who you're fighting? A Batwing zombie, eh? Well, good job. You dealt with them. It does look like we've got a little bit of slime up ahead, so there could be a shady pupating zombie. Didn't realize you guys came in shady varieties. This one's actually from Mind Over Matter. An uncanny shadow envelops this creature. You can make out the outline of what was once a human being, but its edges bulge rhythmically in places that are not anatomically possible for humans. So let's quickly try and kill this thing. We keep sending it reeling away from us. That'll do, Dusk. That will do. Oh, there's more over here, more sludge trails, which means that we probably have one of them around here somewhere. Okay, well, we got this zombie bleeding and slipping over on some of that sludge. We managed to blind it then as well. Dusk, you're deadly. Okay, another zombie. Okay, do what you do. Quickly check the corpse. Oh, and now we got a skeletal dog. So this is going to be something that we're probably going to want to use more of our powers on. So we're going to go for the static touch to begin with. That's doing some good damage to it. It's zapped and dazed, and now I think a mind hammer will take it out. And it does. Okay, that blunt energy, really slamming that thing down on the ground. We do need to be careful of Elliot being electrocuted by our electric clouds. Our discharge is still up, so we've got that going for us as well. Okay, so I think that this is the electronics store. Okay, so we know that we can bash in here, should we need to. We're not going to right this second. We're going to check out the pawn shop first, and I think we're just going to have to smash our way in here. It's okay, and we are using our hands, so maybe we should be a little cautious while we're doing that, but I mean, so far so good. I'm also not seeing anything back there either. Yeah, nothing. Okay, I mean, there's one thing. There's some antibiotics, and that's it. That is it. This place is clear. Nothing else here. Yep. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, do you see what I see? Well, first of all, we're going to mark this as explored. That is a solar panel. It's a solar panel on a vehicle, no less. Okay. So that may mean working batteries. What are we looking at here? This is an electric car. It's an electric car that has solar panels on it. Okay, this one's fine. Okay, that one is damaged. That one's also damaged. That one is also okay. Ooh, now we are talking. Okay, so what would it take for us to be able to remove this? Mechanics 2, which we... okay, that's a little bit of a hiccup in the plan. We need to have mechanical skill. Okay. Does our tablet reader have those things? I mean, probably. And we also needed, what was it, a bolt turning tool? There is a hardware store nearby. Yeah, a turning tool of 2 or more. Okay. Well then, let's remember this vehicle's position so we know where it is on the map. Elliot, you here? You are? Good. Okay, let's head over towards the hardware store and see if that's gonna work out for us. Really do want to see if there's anything in the electronics store though. We're just gonna look at this from a distance. Just gonna try and peer through the glass here. I suppose, screw it. Let's just turn on our headlamp. Oh, did we actually do that? Okay, there we go. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, hang on, that's a lie. I am seeing a tough zombie and a gargoyle. Or a gargoyle. There we go, we got there. This zombie's arms have stretched far beyond human limits. The skin lengthened into a gruesome fleshy membrane. The rest has become emaciated with thin rope-like muscle ripping through taut flesh. While it doesn't appear to be able to fly, it uses its mutated arms to make shockingly fast leaps through the air. Okay, so there's some appliances in there, but that's kind of about it. There might be some things in the back rooms, but we are not worrying about them right now. We are going to, well, I was going to say help out our brother, but he's doing just fine. He's faking strikes. He's doing well. Okay, tough zombie. Let's take a few good strikes at you, and you don't even touch us. The postman is down. Okay, oh boy. Well then, I think that was a rock. There is a shocker nearby, but there is also, I think, well, a regenerating zombie, for one. That's not what I was expecting to see, this hairless, pale pinkish zombie in the night. I think we just got hit with a rock before. And no, it wasn't a rock. It's worse than that. Out of the dark stumbles a bileless soldier zombie. This staggering soldier wears a burnt gas mask now fused to its face. Through the melted, bile-encrusted ruination of the mask protrudes some sort of hardened, fleshy proboscis with steaming, corrosive fluid leaking from the other end. Don't like that one bit. That's bad news. So what we're going to do is we're going to move here really quickly. This regenerating zombie, we are going to go and force shove it against the wall, and oh boy, that's good. So I've been told that the distance that we shove things can increase the amount of damage. We just killed that regenerating zombie, just like so. I'm very, very happy about that. If we can do the same thing for this bileless soldier, that would also be great. So here's what we're going to do. And it might seem counterintuitive, but we're going to use Far Hand first of all. We're going to pull it towards us, then Dusk is going to run around the side here and force shove it. We're just going to have to push through the pain. Stop casting, ignore, and throw it away. Dusk, good job. Get out of that acid splatter. Oh boy, that was great. That was really, really good. Let's start moving back. Elliot seems to just be running right now, and maybe we should be, because we are hearing a high-pitched hum. That's probably coming from the shocker. I'd have to guess, right? Okay, well that's a bloated zombie. We know how to deal with bloated zombies. Let's step to the side and force shove it against the wall and briefly get caught in the toxic gas. That was more than I was expecting, more than I was hoping for, and we got a boomer here now as well. Unfortunate. What are you going to do? Well, kind of the same thing that we did with the other. Or we just try and mind hammer you. I think a mind hammer. The angle works. Oh yeah, it works. Okay, well that shocker's getting close. Shockingly close, you might say. That pupating zombie is turning into a little bit of a problem as well. Okay, so here's what we need to try and do for the shocker. It can't see us right now. We need to try and slam that into the wall. So we need to use a little bit of our stamina here to just make a move, make the play, and force shove it against the wall. Excellent. Now, if we really want to, we may be able to try and get bionics from the shocker, but it's likely that they're not going to be working. Okay, Mind Hammer, can you reach it? Slam that boomer. It's not enough. Okay, so let's take a step back. I'm going to take a few strikes at this pupating zombie that's down here, and now that we've got it back in sight, Mind Hammer the boomer again. And boom, boom goes the dynamite. Okay. Things are starting to get a little hairy for our duo here. Starting to get surrounded. We've got an acidic zombie getting closer. A firefighter zombie. Dusk is getting a little low on stamina. Lower than I would like. But with Elliot here, I think we're going to try and hold ground. Keep throwing them away from us. Knocking them away. Dusk doing good work here. She hasn't been hit in melee still. Oh my god. And the discharge was still up there as well. She's doing this all while she's slightly poisoned. Bloody good work. Okay, let's just see if we can wait here, catch our breath. Okay, so what do we have around us? We have some canned corn. Wonderful. I think we should probably just eat that right away. That would be nice. We've got the Baker's Companion here. We've got a book. Okay. Oh, damn. All right. All that crackling is now rotten. Unfortunate, but we have eaten a lot of it already, so hey, we made the most of it while we could. So, the corn, where are you? Canned corn, there we go. We're feeling pretty good about that, and there is more up here as well, so we're going to keep on eating, past the point of satisfaction till we're full. Then, let's go have, let's say, a few aspirin if possible. 1, 2, 3. And then knock back some multivitamins while we're at it. We do need more multivitamins, it seems. Okay, well, what do we got going on down here? Not much. There is a Molly rucksack down there, though. Not bad, not bad. I mean, we could be checking these wallets as well. We are doing pretty good for cash at the moment. We're not cash strapped. Okay, so where to from here then? Well, the hardware store is just across the road. We're going to start making it over that way now. I'm thinking that we've probably dealt with most of the town now at this stage. Oh, and also, one other thing, we should probably take off our sunglasses. It actually doesn't really seem to impact our sight, like, at all at night, but there's no reason for us to have them on at night, other than the fact that we just, look really cool, huh? Okay, hardware store. Please have what we need. Okay, well, we've got some wheelbarrows, maybe. The handles are broken, but it doesn't mean that we can't drag that around, right? Yeah, we can drag that totally fine. That's not a bad way for us to be able to carry things back to our base. Namely, carrying solar panels back. Yeah. Okay, let's just turn on our light at this stage. If there is anything around here, I'm good with us fighting it. But Elliot is hearing some kind of a noise, so we'll be wary of it. What's that on the shelf again? Cement powder. That's all that we've got so far. Well, we might have some things back here. Oh, who's out there? Oh, it's a flesh raptor. Hi. Well, this might actually stand a chance of hitting us. Okay, we can also hit it though, and we do some damn good damage. Dusk, excellent work. Now, where there's one flesh raptor, there's usually more than just one. Oh, and we've got another zombie over there, and a tough zombie as well. So we've most certainly been spotted. Let's start swinging away at that tough zombie, taking them down. As the other one starts to make its way on over towards us, we quickly dispatch that one, and it sounds like we have a little bit of a party happening outside. So let's deal with that one there, Dusk. Then go over towards the next. Let's open the door for our friend, take them out, and let's just see who else is out here. The whole town, seemingly. Okay, hello, hi, do you want to come and play? The grappler will knock you back as well. We've kind of taken over Elliot's responsibility at the moment. Dusk just doing a lot here. So the soldier is going to be a little bit more difficult for us, but I mean, she's still doing great. The slavering biter is a little bit more of a concern, so I think we're just going to throw that away for now. Force shove it into the distance, and let's just back up and let some of the things start to come a little bit closer. This one, it's already dealing with heavy arterial bleeding, so it's not looking too good for it. Although we are struggling to get some hits in here, we're close. And you know what? I think one good mind hammer would take it out, but we don't need much more than just that. Oh, and it looks like we're gonna have to fight the slathering biter first of all anyway. That's that, and Elliot's taken out the soldier. We've got a bayonet on the ground there, so we will consider doing something with that. Oh, we finally got hit there, and we're staggered off balance by this grappler, who is now bleeding. Let's just see if our discharge is still up. It isn't currently. Okay, so let's get that active, and let's move into the fray. The first time we get hit and we don't actually have our discharge up. It's typical. All right, tough zombie, taking you down. This is very, very satisfying for me, I have to say. Just gonna check some of these corpses here as we start to make it over towards the other side. Let's grab that coin, hey? Okay, we've got a headless zombie. We're definitely gonna take that out. Oh, we've got a little bit of ammunition here. And yeah, okay, the marine bayonet is going to be better for us, so we're gonna be taking that. Let's activate our sheath, draw out our army bayonet, and we're gonna put the Marine Corps one away. Bayonet, you've served us well. Let's get our breath back first. And we're just going to check around the sides here, make sure that no one is lingering. Oh, there we go. We have one lingering zombie, sending it reeling. Dusk's claws and fangs and horns, all doing work. Okay, let's head into the back room again. Okay, nothing in there, nothing in there, no surprises. There's the damaged flesh raptor corpse, and nothing here either. Okay, little disappointing, but hey, not for nothing, we do have a wheelbarrow out of this, so we've got that going for us. We are going to remember this vehicle's position at the moment, and we're just going to take this on down to, ooh, okay, Party Town. What was that? It's a zombie soldier. Okay, let's go to work against the soldier here. Still hasn't hit us yet. And Elliot, he's just hanging back. He's just letting this happen. It bled to death in the end. Okay, yeah, we're just going to drop this off down by that car. Oh, regular zombie. Okay, let's take a few swings at that. And we'll just be leaving this on the sidewalk for now. Okay, so, I mean, what else do we have going for us in this town? Public art piece. I don't think we're exactly going to find a bolt-turning tool here, but then again, if we have a look at some of these houses, we may very well be able to find what we need in there. If we can find a nice garage, that'll do it. And hey, we got ourselves a zombie. I think we're just going to have our flashlight on for now, because I'm feeling relatively confident in this town. Let's just take those aspirin out of there. Let's make our way in towards the home here. Okay, we do have a basement, so, I mean, there's a possibility, right? Okay, all right, we're gonna have to deal with these dead first, though, and we're gonna deal with them by also having Elliot assist us here. We still have our discharge powered up at the moment, and let's just move back. Okay, excellent work there, Dusk. Okay, Elliot's staying back for now. Fair enough, we've got it under control. Let's just clear the rest of this glass, head on inside, and just do a quick search to see if we can find anything of use. Nothing in the kitchen, and hey, we got a runner up here. Okay, let's go and meet you, knock you down, and make our way downstairs. Okay, oh, a webbed zombie hanging out in a box. You're trying to solid snake me. You had a flare gun on you. Okay, and that's a zombie dog. A zombie dog that's not gonna last for all that long. They can be quite hard to hit if you're heavily encumbered, but they don't have a lot of health. So in here, we do have Modern Chemistry, Student Edition. Okay, can we not fit that in our backpack at the moment? No, I think we might have used all the literage in there at the moment. Is that true? Is that a true thing? No, it is not true. We can fit more things in there. Okay, what else is down here? A screecher! How wonderful. Okay, well, let's try and take that down before it dazes us too much. The scream is powerful, but so are we. And I think that's the last of the things down here. Okay, we've got a water heater that has a lot of clean water in it. So, let's just have a drink while we're here. Get nice and slaked before we move on. And just before we do move on, I'm going to have a look at our backpack, and I'm just going to try and see if I can remove any overrides that it's got on it at the moment. See if that helps. Okay, house explored. Let's make our way down towards the next. And we're going to deal with that zombie there. Elliot. We've got Elliot watching the rear. And, oh, hello there. That's a zombie blank. Okay, so the blank can be frustrating. I'm also not sure why we just heard another zombie die. That's concerning. The boomer there as well. We can't cast any spell we know, and I think that's because of the blank. Okay, let's turn off the light here for a second. Shoot, nullified. Yeah, can't use your powers. Blank, I'm guessing that was your doing, and that's a flesh raptor. Okay. Our discharge is still on, so we probably zapped it a little bit there. Let's start to try and take down the flesh raptor here with missed a few strikes. Okay, let's back up towards Elliot and see if we can double team the zombie blank here. We have Pain distracting us as we try and hit it. Elliot does manage to do some damage there. Dusk getting some more, but now the flesh raptor is back. And okay, thank you, Elliot. Let's move back. Keep an eye out on that flesh raptor. It's finally dead, but that's more damage than I would have wanted to have taken there. The blank doesn't have anything other than a smartphone case. Okay, and there's more things out there in the night. We're in moderate pain now, so we're gonna probably take some codeine for that. We spotted a boomer. Let's ignore it for the moment. Okay, and hey, that's a zombie hunter. Okay, let's move down to assist here. And damn, that's a deep bite. Okay, come on. We've managed to do some damage to it. We don't have any power right now. Elliot? Okay, we got it back. Let's see if we can get it from this angle. Force shove. There we go. Rebounding it across the wall there. We do feel a strange tingle though, and that is a deep wound on our arm. We're gonna have to clean that now. Let's check those remains. Okay, and we've still got a fair bit of noise going on outside. We've got 2 boomers just chilling out there at the moment, and yet again, when we get down there, we lose any ability to cast spells. So there's something else down there, something else other than those boomers, and I don't think they could get through the window either. You suddenly have a sense of regaining something you lost. We're not nullified anymore. Okay, so something was nullifying us down there, and that's a Shriekling. That's gonna have to be an Elliot special. Thank you, I appreciate you, brother. Okay, let's take a step outside and see what's really going on out here. Do we have a blank? Do we have something else? No, not yet. We've got the boomers inside, that's for sure, and a zombie hollow. Downed currently, trying to make its way on over towards us. Let's back on up towards our brother. Yeah, the hollows can get us from a distance. Its head shoots out and its teeth sink into Dusk's right arm. That's rather unfortunate, but we're going to use our far hand here, pull it in towards us, and start to slash at the creature. It's stunned now. Elliot is assisting here. Okay, far hand, pull it in yet again. The telekinesis bringing it closer towards us, and then we have 2 slimes that emerge from where it was. And now, oh boy, we have a devourer that has appeared. Elliot gouging the creature there. We could try a static touch, but for now we're going to force shove because it did manage to kind of get a decent grab on us. Okay, see if this thing makes its way closer. We've got a crawling zombie that's making its way on over towards us, so we're going to quickly try and dispatch that and move in to assist Elliot. Static touch. It did manage to get an attack on Dusk there. We've got a dazed and no doubt confused. There we go. Good work, Elliot. Nicely done. And it's been a little while since we've checked. How are your wounds? You're fine. Okay, we're going to take a step away here for a moment, and we're going to try and get some antiseptic and pour it on that wound. Right arm it is, and we're also going to put some on our torso, and then let's just use the alcohol wipes on everything else, just so that can start to recover. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now bandages, torso first of all. Right arm, and then right leg. Left leg, we can just put an adhesive bandage on that. It'll be fine. It's a minor boo-boo right now. Okay, alright, well that's one of those boomers. Let's go and shove it back against the wall, quickly dispatching it, and now we have to deal with everything else that just heard that. But thankfully, with Elliot by our side, we should be able to make pretty quick work of them. Sorry, meatball flavored chewing gum. I'm sure it's a thing. It's just not what I expected to see tonight. Okay, let's move to the side quickly here, and we're going to shove that boomer into the wall. It's not enough to do it. It may have another undead behind it. So let's just back up a little bit further. take a few swipes at the slathering biter here. Another step further. We're going to get a static touch off in its direction. It's zapped. It's dazed. Okay, there we go. And now it's downed. The zombie child is going to have to be an Elliot job. He's moving away from the sparks right now. That's a good call, friend. Sorry about that. That's our bad. The boom is close to the wall again. Let's take a shove. That'll do. That will do. And Elliot cleans up the other. Excellent. Oh, hey there. Crawling zombie making its way up along the wall. A mini Draco pistol. Okay. And there's an IFAK pouch here as well, which we are going to take some of those things out of it. Okay, we've had someone just appear. That's fine, we're good. Let's go back, grab the adhesive bandage, and let's have a look at this pistol. Essentially, a semi-auto AK with a short barrel and no stock. This unwieldy pistol has seen some popularity with civilian shooters and gangbangers alike. It uses AK magazines. Is this like a fully automatic pistol? Because that's fun. That's fun if it is. I mean, I'm intrigued now. We're going to wield that thing. And let's just have a look. Firing modes? Semi-automatic. Is that something that we would want to put into our holster instead of the Glock? Let's just compare the two for a second. I mean, the mini Draco pistol does do more damage. I don't know if we can holster it like a pistol though. Maximum range is also 30. Okay, alright, well, let's just activate our holster, draw the Glock, drop that for now, and see if we can fit it in there. No, it's too long. I figured that might be the case, so unfortunately, that's just gonna have to stay here for now. I'm tempted to maybe give it to Elliot, but then again, I feel like we could also find something more fun for him. Yeah. Okay. The tingle on our skin fades, and I'm guessing that was from our electric thing? I'm gonna assume so. Okay, well, what else have we got alive here still? Not that we want to kill everything, we don't, that's not really the goal here. There is something moving around us though. Oh, it's a shady, pupating zombie, so it's definitely something that we want to try and kill. Make sure it stays dead as well. Okay, what have we got going on in this house here? Okay, well, we got a little bit of a party going on back here. The acidic zombie, I'm just going to try and see if we can shove that into the wall. Excellent. We'll just back up, let the others come on over towards us. Let Elliot assist us in the matter. Good work, and hey, right, that's the warehouse spider. Okay, that's a lot of legs. We're going to go and apply our electrical discharge as it gets closer towards us. Let's see if we can kill this thing. It is trying to hit us right now. We managed to block all the damage it was trying to do to us. It is, like, quite healthy, though. From what we can see, it's grabbing us at the moment, so we're going to force shove that away. I don't know how far we sent it and how damaged it is. Considerably. Okay, let's slam it against the wall again. Okay, that just sent it through the broken glass. You know what? If you want to fight us there, that's fine. You sent it through the freaking window. Good job, Dusk. Good job. It seems to be gone now. It was bleeding, so it could have been bleeding more. And if that's the case, I'm happy with that. Ooh, dog food. You know what? We're going to hold on to it, not to eat, but rather in the hopes that we find a dog that we can feed with it. I'm just going to pull this out the way if we can. And there's a freaking zombie hunter in there. Okay. I pulled it out the way because I was like, oh, there might be something hiding in the box. There was. Let's go and try and force shove that against the wall. Not going to work, unfortunately, and that hunter is just going to be chilling out in there for now. I don't think that there's probably going to be anything else in the box other than maybe a hidden staircase there. It's possible. I don't like the idea of us getting screwed by this thing, so we're just going to try and mind hammer it through here. It's probably going to take quite a few of them to get it, but I'm confident that we will. There we go. Pretty out of breath after that. Okay, we have spotted a zombie making its way on over towards us, smashing its breath through the window. Dusk is gonna stop it. Okay, and we are gonna have to try and pull this out of here now, because I need to know if there's something else hidden here. This platform heals. Is there a staircase here? There is not. Now we know. Was there anything on the hunter? Cat hairball flavored? Okay, I'm just gonna stop I'm gonna stop checking that. Okay, let's just check and see what we have down here. Briefs and a gold watch. You know what? We're actually gonna grab the briefs because I believe our current underwear, starting to fall apart. Briefs it is. There you go, Dusk. Got a long wool scarf. I mean, good for winter, but we do not need to think about that right now. We're a ways off. We got some British khaki pants. and not much else. We'll be checking downstairs. Actually, you know what? Let's check the desk. There's a fancy hairpin in there, which we're going to wear. We're going to take off our regular, average copper hairpin, and now we have this fancy one. What makes it fancy? It's pink, and it has cute flower textures. Okay, that's very fancy. And it's an interesting look for Dusk. But then again, Dusk does look pretty interesting right now, and that is another warehouse spider. So we're going to hope that hasn't really seen us yet. It has. It totally has seen us. Oh, there's more than one down here. Okay, let's try and force shove it against the wall. And okay, that does seem to help. We're actually going to let it get a little bit closer towards us and then shove it again. It's fleeing at this stage. Okay, see, I think that there's still a good chance that we might have some good stuff down here. So we're going to take the time to just quickly go and check these boxes. History of Firefighting, it's a book that we have not read yet, so we're going to read it, and then we're going to help out our brother as, oh boy, he's actually getting hit by this thing now. Now, unfortunately, Elliot's kind of in the way, so we're going to try and move around here, like so, and then force shove it and hope that it hits the wall in the distance. Because if it does, then it would have just taken a pretty decent amount of damage. Okay, yet again. Oh, and that is hurting. Slam it. Yeah, managed to cut Dusk's arm, but we've got it fleeing now, and it is going to be trying to get away. It's just trying to, it's trying to tunnel through the freaking water heater over here, and it's kind of succeeding. I am impressed. What's that on the ground? Oh, it's a cellar spider egg, rotten. We can't smash it. And oh, we have one that's still good here. I suppose we could give that to Elliot, but I'd rather not have that rocking around in our backpack, just out of fear that it is going to hatch while we're moving about. Yeah, not a fan of that. Okay, next house done. Time to move down to the final house along this little stretch here. You know what, let's just break that glass, get in here. There's a few bits and pieces strewn around on the ground, so it looks like this place was probably, seen to even before the apocalypse by looters and whatnot. But you even know what you can find, like you can at home. Yes, we can. We can. Gummy vitamins? Ah, yes. And a candle. Wow. We're being treated well by this place. We do have a basement that we can head down into, which we will, and we also have a locked door as well. Glow stick? Ooh, yeah, I'll take you. And we got a safe in here as well. Now, unfortunately, we can't just smash those open. At least, I don't think we can. I'm pretty sure we can't, but we certainly can smash down this door. So, enhanced strength, and we shoot all the way up to 51 strength, and we very quickly show that door who's boss. It is just a bedroom that doesn't actually have anything in it, so that's well worth it. But down below we have a zombie child that we're going to lure on over in the direction of Elliot, and it looks like those are probably the parents there. One of them being something that can hit us from the distance, so ideally we don't let that happen. We're going to force shove that away, and we hear it die. There is something else down here with us, or rather something that followed us downstairs. Let's take this big boy out. Good job, Dusk, and let's see if the other two have anything. Just smartphones that have somehow fused into their flesh. We're hearing these cellar spiders across the way there. We got some beers, we got a pool ball here, and let's see if there's anything else hidden away. A plunger, a single plunger. Well, treasure indeed. But there also seems to be something of an office down here. Some e-cigarettes, Alpha Male Quarterly, we won't be needing that. Let's just smash this down. Oh, you know what? Okay. Enhance that strength, Dusk. Let's take both of these doors out, stop concentrating, and just see if there is actually anything here. So far, no. Nope. Nada. Okay, bit of a bust, unfortunately. We still have more houses on this side, though, for us to check, and a pizza parlor. Whether or not they have a bolt-turning tool in them, well, I'm not going to get my hopes up. Let's start off with the house down here. Got another battery charger, flashlight, which we're just going to steal the battery from. Oh, we do have a sewing kit over here. We got better tools at home, though. I'm just going to check and see if there's anything behind this wardrobe. Ah, there was. Okay, an electronic gun safe. Still can't open that right now, unfortunately. Not without a proper hacking tool. Rum and cola. You know what? Yeah. It doesn't fit in any pockets. That's okay. That's okay. Let's just knock back the whole thing of rum and cola. There we go. That'll help with the mild pain that we have there, Dusk. Let's head into the basement and see what awaits us. A boomer. Okay, well, let's see if we can boom that against the wall there. Bounce it off it. That'll do. And, okay, let's deal with you. It grabs our torso. Well, didn't do too much with that, did it? 6 beans in the wheel. Not much of a book for us. Archer Anatomy, though. We've already read it, so we probably have that at home. I'm going to say that yes, we do. Let's take out our friend here. Check the rest of the basement. Oh, we got a cookie. Okay, there we go, Dusk. And that is another basement cleared, and our skin stops crackling. Onto the pizza parlor, I say. This is another place that I don't really have high hopes for. I mean, there's lots of seasoned salt though. Got tomato sauce and flour. Let's check the roof though. Give ourselves some extra strength. Make that happen. Turning on our light for a moment here. Yeah, nothing that's gonna help us. Last house along this stretch, and okay, he's seeing a paramilitary zombie to the west. Okay, so in here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Okay, yeah, that is a paramilitary zombie. Let's see if we can get this discharge up. We can. And let's take a few strikes at this thing. Okay, we managed to send it reeling. It is difficult to do damage to it because it's going to have some pretty good protection. But you know, we have other skills we can employ. Let's go. Oh, that's the discharge again. That's my bad. Static touch is what I was after. We've zapped it, and that's going to allow us to get in a few good strikes here. We are feeling a little woozy. That's probably the booze that's doing that. A few more strikes to no effect. So let's go force shove it into the wall. And oh, it just bounced straight off there. It had some Stanag magazines. We are not carrying those with us at the moment. Okay, so this is the bottom of the larger home. Let's see if there's anything left here at all. We've got a basement and we have an upstairs that we can check out. A chocolate drink that I'm going to throw back right now, just because we have expended quite a bit of calories today. Got some board games in the lounge here. We are going to get into this bathroom just because I am going to want to try and get to some codeine that's in here and some alcohol wipes because we can do with more of them. There we go. Excellent. So, where to next? Downstairs, I think. We'll stay concentrating for the moment, just because, hey, there might be things like this that we want to try and take out. Also, cockroaches. That one gets damaged immediately by our discharge. Okay, let's get our breath back and clear the rest of the basement of roaches. And yeah, difficult to get some of these strikes in. Elliot, how about you just hang out near us, yeah? That's another one down. Squash those bugs, Dusk. And let's see if there's anything hiding in these boxes. I mean, there's a lot of roach dirt. That seems to be about it so far. Okay, we'll crack that door just as soon as we make sure the rest of the place is clear, and it's not quite. That'll do it. There is a safe, but I'm more intrigued as to what's going on in here. So, enhanced strength, and let's knock down that door. Okay, and nothing. Nothing in there. Okay, now, I think before we go upstairs, I do want to try and see, can we smash a safe? It looks like we can. So, okay, nothing. So, we might have destroyed what was in there, or there might have actually been nothing in there to begin with. So, I'm not against us trying that a few times to see if we can maybe crack into safes, and that may actually work for electronic safes as well. Suppose we'll see. Let's take down that decayed zombie, make our way upstairs, see what we got going on in here, Elliot. Crime novels, swords and fireballs. Okay. Oh, it's a role-playing game. It's like D&D. Okay. You know what? Yes, we will actually take that with us. Why not? Bit of clothing that we don't need right now. Water purification tablets. Okay. Just some very empty wardrobes. Let's get our strength on, plow through these doors, and nothing in here either. Well, that is disappointing. Rather disappointing. But we do have what we need in this town. All we need is the right tool. And you know what? Maybe I should have just had a look at the subway station to begin with, because we did have other kinds of tools there, and there's a chance that we might actually have what we need there after all. So let's turn on safe mode, let's point ourselves in that direction, and I suppose we will also just check this house along the way. We can hear someone inside here moving around, it sounds like. Okay, ooh, and that is a bloated zombie. Okay, so how are we going to try and deal with you? Well, I can see you again now, so I'm going to try and force shove you, and we're going to close that door immediately, and then just try and get out of that. Unfortunately, we did get poisoned, but not as bad as if, not as bad as if it had continued spreading throughout the house. That's the zombie necromancer. So we're going to charge that sucker. We're going to start to slash at it. As it slashes at us, and it does a considerable amount of damage. This thing is not messing around, so we are not going to mess around. Dusk slams it against the wall, killing the thing. It was slicing into us there. I guess the thing we have to remember, Dusk does have hollow bones, so that means, or not hollow, light bones. It does make her more susceptible to bashing damage. And we're drunk right now, so yeah. Our head hurts. Yeah, that's from the poison. More than anything. Do we need to get our field up again? I think we do. No, we still have it. But it's probably towards the end of it at the moment. Okay, we can go downstairs here, and Hunter, get out of here. It got an okay bite on us, didn't it? Yeah. Okay, we need to give Elliot some more medical supplies, I think. It looks like this house hasn't been fully moved into, judging by the kind of spacing of the furniture that's in here. Yeah. Or rather, I guess the lack of it all. Okay, let's see if there's anything down below. Turning on the light, we got a zombie dog. Okay, it's gonna charge us down. And okay, it actually manages to grab a hold of Dusk there, but she takes it out. And this place, yeah, it's pretty clear. Looks like Elliot's already gotten over the poison. Dusk is still kind of reeling from that a little bit, so she might have had a little bit more. Another zombie down, and you know what? Yeah, let's take that. Thank you. Thank you. Nothing else in this basement though, huh? Nope, actually let's check your wallet. What's the currency? That's a decent cash card. We will be taking that, thank you. And there's nothing really on the ground that we're after. Up we go. Let's turn that light off and clamber on out this window. Mark that as explored, and then head through the public garden up towards the subway station. We're in unmanageable pain right now. Our strength is actually quite low, so we are going to take some more codeine. Something hurts, stop eating. Ignore it. That is the pain that's coming from the poison right now. Just want to make sure that we don't overdo it with the painkillers though. Yeah, okay. Let's maybe let Elliot take the lead in some of the coming fights, if we do have to fight, that is. Well, that's the subway station, and that's a carbine that we just left from one of the zombie soldiers. Okay, and our protective electrical currents are now gone. What do we got down here? Let's see. Reciprocating saw. Good for metal sawing, good for wood sawing. But yeah, that's it. And unfortunately, no tools. No tools that can help us turn. Here's the thing. We can make something. It just takes a very long time, and we need a lot to be able to do it. We need a full freaking blacksmith to be able to do it. Now I am sure that we have seen something before. But we kind of have everything that we need, bar a decent battery, to get the car working down here. Everything about that car is in really good condition. If we can get some solar panels for it, that'd be great. And the thing is, we'd want to use those solar panels at home as well. I think we're going to have to keep on clearing out Epping, keep searching, seeing what we can find. But another thing that we might need is just a garage. We do have one over here in Brewster. Ideally we don't go to those, but we may have to. There's two of them that are quite close to each other. There's one up here in Columbia Falls, and then another in Burville. Oh, and just as I was looking at wrapping things up, we have a zombie soldier that's popped on out to say hello to us. So let's throw that away. Let's let Elliot deal with that tough zombie there. Thank you, Elliot. You're very good at what you do still. There's a bayonet in there, but we're not going to need that. We are going to need to worry about dealing with this cunning feral and this zombie necro boomer. Okay, so we need to get some movement going. So dodging and weaving, Dusk gets around the necro boomer, throws it back against the wall, and now we have a screecher here. We have a screecher where we had a feral. We hear, "Hate you." It was speaking? It may very well have been speaking. Well, let's reply. Taking that screecher out and slamming it against the wall. Now all that noise, of course, is going to draw everything on over towards us. But hopefully, Elliot will be able to kind of pick up on some of the slack. Yeah, good work. Bloody good work. Waiting a moment longer, it does appear that we are finally alone on the street again. And Dusk's Strength has returned. The poison is passing. What a night. And how good are these two now? Deadly as ever, but we do need to be worried. Dusk has been getting worn down after taking some decent hits to the torso and her arm, but she's a heck of a fighter now. That electrokinesis and telekinesis, it's quite the combo. And hey, if we can get our hands on the right tools here, we can get ourselves more than one working solar panel. That's a bloody good start if you ask me. But yes, where to find a wrench? We've definitely seen them, so I might just have to do a little bit of backtracking. But we will find them, we will progress, we will move on. As ever, I'm always reading those suggestions, reading those comments, and enjoying this journey with you all. And so I ask you at the end of today's episode here, if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.